What's good, guys? Reese Rockman aka Rock Hard Fitness coming at you with a full day of eating on my 2260 calorie diet. I think that's how many calories I'm having. I'll put it over here. Did it happen yet? How about now?
Bruh.
Okay, anyway. So guys, I'm going to take you guys through literally a full day of what I'm eating at the moment, and also give you a little bit of insight as to why I choose these specific foods on my cut, and also give you a few tips. I'm gonna get copyrighted, girl.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh damn, it's my dad. But yeah, so I'm going to go take you guys through a full day of eating, let you know what I eat, also give you a little bit of reasoning why I eat it, and maybe give you a few tips and tricks as to how you can add these things into your specific diet. So the first thing I'm gonna have is my favorite thing in the world. But before we do that, please don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below what videos you want to see next, and please share it with a friend if you found it enjoyable. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video. I think I said that already. Okay, this is what I'm gonna have. Okay guys, so we're just at the book person, lady, whatever. I had to drop off something for my dad. But I'm gonna have my first meal now, which is a beautiful cup of Seattle coffee. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Literally my favorite coffee of all time. I can honestly say that Seattle is so much better than Starbucks, because I have had Starbucks and it just doesn't compare. It honestly doesn't compare. So that's going to be my first meal. Oh no copyright.
Don't rush.
So that's going to be my first meal because there is calories in here. So essentially my fast is broken. I did train fasted this morning. It was legs. It was alright. I just got shit done. Now I just want to talk a little bit about caffeine. I love caffeine because there are a lot of benefits and there are some downfalls, but more good qualities compared to bad. Caffeine has been shown to slightly blunt your appetite, so you will have a cup of coffee and then you shouldn't be hungry for a certain amount of time. Now obviously it differs for each individual person, but I found for myself it does last for about an hour and a half. And I mean, when you have little calories, any sort of satiation or appetite suppressant is going to help. Also, it's a good way of exciting the central nervous system, which will allow you to actually do a little bit more. So it blunts fatigue as well. So I use it to increase my TDEE, and I do the same for my clients. That's why you see a lot of people taking fat burners before cardio, because when you're in an extreme deficit, calories are low, you're hungry, the last thing you want to do is do cardio. When you take a fat burner, it's just hyped up on green tea extract, caffeine, and that's why you feel like, okay, I can actually do this shit. It's not actually burning fat, it's just increasing your ability to do exercise outputs. You know, you can do more output, which means you do more, you burn more, you'll be in a bigger deficit. But we're gonna head off to the store now. We're going to buy
Lots of things.
Such an animated character. We're gonna go buy a few groceries for the house, and I'll take you guys in with me because, you know, why not? Yeah. Okay, so we got the groceries, but oh my goodness, that took way longer than it needed to be. So we're gonna go eat because I guess this guy behind me probably wants to park where we are. Okay, so we're back home. I've finished making my first official meal of the day, and what I'm gonna have is, we've got 300 grams of white rice, 4 egg whites, 1 whole egg, 30 grams of pickled jalapenos, and 20 grams of mozzarella cheese. So you might ask me, Reese, why are you not using fat-free cheese or low-fat cheese or something like that? Number one, it tastes like plastic. Number two, it doesn't melt. And number three, mozzarella cheese is actually pretty low in fat. For 20 grams of mozzarella cheese, and we're talking about a full-fat mozzarella, there's only 5 grams of fat in it, and I'd rather have that knowing that it's not as processed as the fat-free stuff, and it tastes a lot better. So I'm gonna finish eating this, then I'm gonna have a whole bottle of water because we're gonna go first train Brit, and then go for a walk. And I wanted to speak to you guys about what you can do during your everyday lifestyle in order to actually eat more food, but still lose weight. And you can do this at any point in your diet. So make sure to stick around for that and stay till the end of the video, because I'm gonna show you how to make a cake. Yes, a cake that only has protein, no fat. Okay, maybe 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, and it's pretty damn good. So let me eat this, guys, and I'll chat to you all while I train Brit. Also, here are the macros for that meal. Okay, go. Alright, so I'm finished eating meal 1. Brit's finished training, so we're gonna go on a little 30 to 45, maybe even an hour walk. We usually get around 4,000 steps on the trail we're gonna take now, and I'm already on 6,500, so I've only got about 4,500 left. But what I wanted to chat to you guys about was how you can actually eat more food without doing cardio on a treadmill or an elliptical or something like that, and still enjoy doing it. So it's all about the steps, guys. Honestly, this whole cut I haven't done one bit of cardio. I've walked on the treadmill to increase my steps, but as soon as the lockdown restrictions were lifted and we could actually walk anytime during the day, I've just been walking on the road getting steps, and I enjoy it so much more because there's so much more to see. I mean, I get to explore the area in which I live in that I didn't even know some of these places existed, and it's just a lot more enjoyable. I get some vitamin D, and as we know, vitamin D is very important for your skin, your health, your mood as well. So please give it a try. It increases your TDEE, and I'm telling you, you'll burn a lot more calories by doing just steps compared to doing a specific form of cardio. So try it in your own diet. Start off at a 10,000 step count, and when you start stalling with your fat loss, keep the macros the same, but add anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 steps onto your weekly total, and I promise you, you'll see some amazing results. So we're gonna go for that walk, and then I'm gonna show you what I eat next, of course, because it is a full day of eating. Alrighty then. Okay guys, so we're gonna do the second meal of the evening. Yes, it is evening. I do eat my meals later than usual, but it's gonna be steak, potatoes, Big Mac sauce, and that's it. Yeah, literally nothing else to tell you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go this way again. So as you can see, this is what happens when I make B-roll for you all. So please do me a favor and like the video, because my poor chips. Rest in peace. Okay, back to the B-roll. And there we go guys, steak, chips, and Big Mac sauce. So this whole meal is just literally a spin-off of steak and potatoes, but again, if you don't make your food look good and taste good, you're not gonna wanna eat it, right? And especially during dieting, you need to enjoy every single aspect of that meal. If we just look at the fat content of this meal, because fat is the most calorically dense macro, this whole meal, so we've got the rump steak, we've got the Big Mac sauce, and the chips. I think there's only about, I'm gonna say 20 grams of fat, and that's a third of my fat total for the day. However, when you see all that you get out of it, again, red meat is good for you. Red meat is not bad. You need to have some sort of red meat in your diet. It not only tastes amazing, but it's got other nutrients that chicken and fish and that doesn't have. Don't cut out a specific source of food. I mean, eat it in moderation. You don't have to eat this 3 meals a day, but eat some of it. The Big Mac sauce, again, it's very low calorie because it's something I made myself. And if you guys want to know what's in the actual Big Mac sauce, let me know. Give this video a like, and I'll make a separate full day of eating, and I'll include a recipe for this Big Mac sauce, like I'm going to give you guys that cake recipe at the end of this video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to watch a little bit of Mr. Max Tuning, and congratulations, he just bought himself a new house. And I'm going to relax and then take you guys through the cake and the last meal of the evening. Enjoy me eating. Oh wait. They're good, man. Alright, ladies and gents. Hopefully more ladies, or else I took my shirt off for nothing. The time you've all been waiting for.
Hello there.
The meal you've all been waiting for. The protein cake. So ladies and gents, like I said, this cake is only going to consist of protein powder and baking powder. I think you guys call it something else. I'm not sure what you might call it. But anyway, so what you're going to do is literally get yourself a bowl. So because it's baking powder in it, it is going to rise quite a bit. So get your bowl, put it on the scale, unscrew your lid, as you normally would. Right now, the recipe calls for 1 scoop of protein. I made this recipe with 1 scoop of protein in mind. However, I'm going to make it with 1.5. So if your scoop's 30 grams, you put in 30 grams. If your bottle says 50 grams, you put in 50 grams. Okay. So, well, that's 32 divided by 2.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Yeah, that's 48. So I'm going to put in 48 grams of whey protein. Cool. That's done. Get on. Also, depending on what protein you use, it is going to come out a little bit different. Get a protein that you actually enjoy the taste of, because the cake's going to taste like your protein, obviously. But I'm using the USN speckled whey flavor. Pretty good. Good profile on it. Not too shabby. From there, we're going to get our baking powder. 4 grams. Not 2 grams, not 6 grams, 4 grams. Okay, even if you use more protein powder or less protein powder, 4 grams seems to be a pretty good amount. So, look. So for me, that's 4 grams. Right, when you get to this stage, just give it a little bit of a mix around it. Just incorporate, messing everywhere. Incorporate the powder into the powder. You know, from ashes to ashes, dust to dust, all that good stuff. Close the baking powder. Then what you're going to do, this is very important. Come close, come close. Okay, you're going to add enough water to make a paste. Don't just put water into the bowl, okay? If you do that, it's going to turn into a protein shake. You don't want a shake, you want a cake. Okay, kick and bake, not shake and bake. Okay, so what you're going to do is, you're going to slowly add a little bit of water. See, just a bit. You see? It might look like there's not enough water. Cameraman, come back in here. It might look like there's not enough water, but as you start mixing, you'll see if you need more water or not, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit more. See, a little bit at a time, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, like Happy Gilmore says, just tap it in. Just tap it in. See, when it starts getting cakey again, I add just a little bit more water. Oh shit, I think I'm putting too much. Don't do what I do. A little bit of water. Actually, this is pretty fine. Oh, that is actually brilliant. Saved myself. Okay, you see, and that's going to be what the end product looks like. It's like a cake batter. Think about when you made a cake with your mama, okay? You know, when you lick the spoon and all that good stuff, it's going to be a cake consistency. So what you're going to do now is lick your spoon. That's good. Come with me to the microwave. aka the Nook machine. Okay. Put said bowl into the microwave. Close the microwave. From there, it's going to take anywhere from 30 to 40 seconds. I like my protein cake with a little bit of lava, sauce. So I put in for about 35 seconds. Again, my microwave goes up in tens, so I can't stop it at that. And then while that happens, we're going to flex, just and then. Okay, that's enough of that. So we're gonna wait. Make sure you watch it because this thing will go dry very quickly. There we go. And watch that it doesn't go over the top. Oh. And there we have it. A protein cake. You see how there's a little bit of moisture there? Right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna stop the camera. I'm gonna add some peanut butter on because again, I've got fat macros. But what you can do is you can put fruit on here. You can put some berries, apples, whatever you want. What my sister did with hers is she actually made like a apple Kool-Aid that we can show you how to make in another video. But it's pretty delicious, honestly. I mean, oh snap. You see, the consistency is that of an actual cake, right? And you take a bite. It's good. Put us a scoop of protein and baking powder is damn good. Add some peanut butter on here and you have a recipe. So I'm gonna take a thumbnail, put some peanut butter on, and I'm gonna show you what we have with this, and that'll be the final meal of the night, and I'll close out this video. Okay guys, so Chef LeBuff has left the building so I can eat this glorious meal in front of me, and I wanna show you what I'm having with my protein cake. So here's the protein cake, and guys, like I said, make sure you watch this thing because it can dry out pretty quickly. This is a little bit too dry for me, and I think I cooked it for about 5 seconds too long. So just be wary of that. But again, a scoop of protein, a little bit of water, some bicarb. It is really good. If you want to make it sweeter, add in a sweetener packet. Then we have 70 grams of all bran, 150 mils of milk, and another 12 grams of peanut butter, just to round off the macros. So the macros for this meal will be down here. And yeah, that'll be everything that I have for this evening. I'll put my full macro count for the day over here. And just a little bit of reasoning behind why I have all bran, because again, it is a cereal, but we need fiber in our diets. We need insoluble fiber, which is basically something that your body can't actually absorb. So what it does is it works through your intestine, your stomach and all of that, and it gets released by your body, and it helps the rest of the food move along accordingly. Remember, we need to be regular. We need to be going to the bathroom regularly because we need to get rid of all the waste product our bodies don't need. So I prescribe you guys have at least 10 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. Now, when you do get very deep into an off season and your calories are high, you can lower this just slightly, but make sure you still have a good amount just for good gut health. I do usually have higher fiber than 22 grams, I think I ate today, but I get my vegetables and fruit from a farm and I freeze it at home just because that's what I like, you know. But anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It is going to be a longer video because of that recipe, but I don't want to shorten the videos just because I'm scared of going over a certain time. I want to make sure that I can put as much knowledge and entertainment in these videos as possible so that you can benefit and enjoy them at the same time. So let me know if you did enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give this video a like. Let's shoot for 25 likes. 25 likes on this video. It'll make me a very happy man. It'll make Chef LeBuff very happy. And maybe I'll come back and give you guys a few more recipes, because I hear that he knows how to make, what, fruit Kool-Aid? Is that correct? And I heard him scheming about a low-calorie pizza, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway guys, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next video, because there will be a next video.